What's up again? I wanted to take one more look at two figures, and I've got here the Captain America and the Green Rapier figure from the Marvel Legends Infinite series. These are the smaller, like 3 3/4 inch. I think they might be a little bit taller, but they're around this roughly the same size as like GI Joes or Star Wars figures. And we have Boba Fett from the other video as a comparison, roughly around the same size, maybe a little taller. It's hard to tell, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Anyhow, these figures, sometimes they can look really cool in the package, but be crap when you get them out. And oftentimes I felt like I've shot myself in the foot and the wallet for purchasing these. But these two are actually pretty cool. I like the Grim Reaper figure a lot better than the Captain America figure, and I'll explain to you why. That when I first bought them, it's one of my first complaints is this shield doesn't stay on worth a hoot, and it's kind of annoying. It falls off pretty easily and doesn't clip on too well. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I don't know. And that's the one thing about Captain America. It's the iconic shield, and when the shield doesn't stay on worth a crap, it's just lame. And I don't know, maybe I just need to clip it onto to his glove a little bit more on the wrist. But other than that, I think the more I clip it on, the worse it gets, to be honest. But when I first got him out of the package, I think it was this leg. It's actually kind of on there now. I guess maybe this was like a production thing, but now it doesn't seem to pop off. But it popped off the first thing out of the package, and then I don't know, tighten it up or just put it on a little bit more snugly. So actually now it doesn't pop off now, but you can see where it kind of stretches a little bit. But that was a problem with the Darkhawk figure, is that that figure and some other figures like that, their limbs just pop right off, and it's kind of annoying, especially with the legs. But the face sculpt isn't bad on this figure. It's not bad at all. And I'm a big Captain America fan. I always have been. I'm a child of the late to mid '70s and '80s. So I was a fan of the Secret Wars. I was a fan of all the Mego stuff. I've always liked a lot of Marvel stuff and DC stuff. And this isn't a bad figure, but it's not great. I mean, most articulation's pretty standard. You got, wrist twist, no little pivots or anything like that. You got, elbows, bicep, tricep or whatever. And you got like a little bit of not a crunch, but just, moves a little bit here and there in the waist. And then you can twist his upper thighs. Knees bend pretty decently. Actually really good for these figures. It's not bad. You can really get him some good poses right there like that. Boots are kind of weird. The molding just looks awkward and weird right there. But you got a pivot right there. It twists around the calves, and it's not too hideously bad, but it's weird. It seems like Hasbro, they're just like taking a while to get there. It's just like they're taking years and years to get to where many toy companies have already been, and gone. And it seems like they've been taking their time to do that. And I'm like, why don't they just make these figures as good as they do the GI Joes? It'd be great if they would and did. And then this Grim Reaper figure's pretty cool, but he only looks cool in this pose. If you stand him up, his legs just look kind of weird. They look warped. They look bent. Cape is really cool though, because you could use the cape for some kind of customization of any other figure. Face sculpt's not too bad. Paint's not. It's hard to tell. It's not bad, but could be better. But then again, these are small figures. Skull's pretty cool. I like the skull logo. It's kind of cheesy, kind of campy, but I like that. And you got the same kind of articulation on this guy, but his scythe doesn't really twist. I don't want to twist it too much because I don't want to break it. So you got pretty much standard articulation. That's the whole thing about these figures. They're just standard and so-so. And I wish they would just make them as well as they would do the GI Joes. It'd be really gnarly, and they'd be a lot funner. More fun, I should say. But anyhow, and there's the shield issue. And you know what's funny is right next to these they have the new DC figures. I forget what they're called, but they're more like a jumbo-sized figure. They're about as big or bigger than the Legends, and they look kind of cartoonish. And they're more for kids, but they're about the same price, and they're a lot bigger. And it's like you get like, you know, you could spend like $9 or $10 a pop on these, and then the DC figures are probably about as big or bigger than the bigger Marvel Legends, and you spend about the same price on those or a little bit more, and you get more of a figure. And I want to do a review on those figures actually really soon, but I haven't picked any up. I wanted to get the Sinestro, I wanted to get the Green Lantern, but keep missing out on them. So hopefully soon I'll pick those up and do a review or something. But anyhow, I don't know. This is more of just a complaint about these Marvel Legends figures than it is a review. And I'm sure there's other people that feel the same way about these figures that I do, because like I said, the first wave that they made of these figures really sucked. They looked cool, but the articulation was crappy. Like the Red Ninja had crap articulation. And then the wave after that was, I guess some of the other waves were a little better, but they had crappy paint jobs and stuff like that. And then I remember, like I said, getting the Darkhawk figure. It looked cool, but some of the limbs and the wings would pop off, and just issues like that. And just anyhow, sorry for my bad posing on these figures, but anyhow, I just really wish Hasbro would get it together and just do a better job on these figures, since people are spending, I don't know, they're charging a lot for cheap figures, and just, instead of raping the wallets, why don't they just, you know, just hook up a little bit better quality and a little bit better, a little bit more, you know, articulation and stuff, and like, I don't know, just better plastic. Like at least some of the decent plastic they use on some of the GI Joes isn't too bad. That'd be nice. But anyhow, that's enough of my ranting and raving on these figures. And anyhow, have a good weekend, have a good week, and I'll be looking at some more junk and crap pretty soon. And actually next week I'll be probably staying at another place, so maybe I'll be shooting or doing some videos at another location, and maybe Dilapidated Skeletor will return again, as goofy as that video was and stupid. And I'm gonna keep doing that character because, hey, why not? He's Dilapidated Skeletor. Anyhow, everybody have a good one, and I'll see you soon. All right.